How to create a landing page in WordPress, quick and easy. Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how you can create a landing page using WordPress. So let's get into it. Now, WordPress is known primarily as a blog site. You can write your blogs on WordPress, but WordPress is so much more customizable than just writing blogs. You can easily create your own landing pages and edit your site on WordPress to create a intentional and nice site. So let's get started with our landing page. Now, the purpose of a landing page is usually to direct people towards a certain action, which is your call to action. Your call to action can basically be anything. Now, one thing you want to note is that with actual real landing pages, they don't have this type of navigation menu, which is standard practice nowadays to include that everywhere. And if you want, you can include that and add links to your own website or build your landing page within your website. That's up to you. And you can, just add or remove the menu as you please. Now, to get started with this, first off, we're going to go into appearance on the left and then go into themes. Once you go into themes, you're going to find multiple different themes available that you can pick out from. This includes Elementor's yearly free theme as well as the Astra theme that is super popular. I like the Astra theme and I do find it to be pretty nice, so I will click on activate over here to activate this theme. Once I've done that, I can click on customize to get started with my theme customization. Now, with our original WordPress editor, you can actually build a lot of the basic structural elements of your site. So you will see over here, by default, it has created my header, it has a header design and a menu inserted. Now this menu is from my previous menus that I created, and to edit that, I will actually go back into my dashboard, and then I will go into my appearance, and under appearance, I can click on menus. Now in this, I will click on delete menu, and I will click on OK to delete this entire menu. Now, if you want, you can click on create menu to build your own menu, and you can choose to integrate that into your landing page. But we are going to click on visit site over here, and our changes might take a little bit of time to take effect, but I'm going to proceed with the customization. Now, once we click on customize, you will see on the left you have a global editor, which can help you in editing the color scheme and designs of global elements. Then you also have a breadcrumb builder where you can choose your header positioning. And then you also have blog pages and sidebars and footer menus. So this is a really nice way to start building a standard page. I'm going to use a simple boxed page and I want it to be narrow. And then after that, you can also choose your sidebar layout. You can choose this and then click on publish over here. Once you click on publish, your first page will now be integrated. The other way to do this is to actually go back into your dashboard. And if you go into your dashboard, you actually have a section called pages. And we're gonna trash our old pages and get started with a new one. Click on add new page and add that as your primary landing page. We can add our title, which is going to be our summer sale. And now I can get started with our building blocks. To access those, I can click on the top left, and when I click on this plus icon, this will open up our block inserter. Now you have the option to integrate paragraphs, headings, list, quotes, details, formatted text, patterns, as well as different types of buttons and columns. I like to usually get started with a column. So I like to add two columns or a section divider, you could say, which is a 50-50 divider. And once you do that, you will see I have two sections here. In one section, I like to add a paragraph, and on the other side, I like to add a gallery section or either an image section. That is up to your personal preference on whether you want an entire gallery section or you just want a singular image section. And then you can choose your images that you want to display. I will be displaying these 4 images all together. Then I can go on ahead and proceed with the layout. So as you guys can see, I have these images in a particular order, and I think I might want to maybe create no, I think I'm going to keep the original colors, and I want them to be wide width. And I think I also might not want to include the final image. So I'll click on replace, or I can click on these 3 dots and we can click on delete, and I can keep the original 3 images. Now I can write a description. So the trendiest summer style is now on sale with our exclusive deal on our online store. And then below that, I can add a call to action. So firstly, I want to take this and then I want to add a button to it. So I'll click on the top left. Then I can just search for the button. And once I search for the button, you will see a basic button section. I'm going to place it in the same section, and then I'll add a buy now button over here. I can click on this button to choose the alignment that I want this to have. So you will see they have columns. They also have the width section for your button, as well as justify items in the center. And you can also align this to the top, middle, or bottom. I can do bottom alignment because I want to keep some space. Now I can also link this. Obviously, you're going to click on this link section and type in the store URL or your Stripe checkout, whatever checkout you're using to be able to you're going to type in whatever link that you have to be able to actually, redirect people to your shop link. Below that, you can also choose to add different blocks. So if I want, I can include benefits or different features, highlight different features. To do that, you can go into the design section. You can add a stack of 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and build a stack of, let's say, columns, a 2 by 2 column like this. And then you can do multiple different benefits of your product. Now you can click on publish as it is, and this is a really simple way of building your landing pages. However, if you want to make these a bit more stylized, if you want to add a bit more flair to these, you can use third-party plugins. I recommend that you use something like Starter Templates and Elementor together. A combination of those two is really nice, and Elementor can make it easier for you to create your website. So that is going to help you in making it easier to set up your landing page. You can just go into plugins on the left, click on add new plugin, and then click on activate. Once you click on activate over here, and if I go back to the same page, I can click on edit over here and I can choose to edit that with Elementor. And the Elementor editor just makes it easier for you to edit. You guys can see this is the section. Now I can add something like a YouTube video over here. So I will go on ahead and I can, choose a video that is going to represent my sale. I can also add things such as spacers, buttons, dividers, text editors, and there are some other more interesting elements like image boxes, galleries like this. So I can add a grid of images and I can select multiple images for this. I can click on upload files and I'll show you guys how it's going to look like. We're going to open up these 4 images and it will create a grid for us. So these are some helpful tools that you can use to elevate your landing page design. Click on create gallery and insert in gallery. Once you do that, you will even have your image resolution on the left, so you can choose the sizes you want to use for your images. You can choose the number of columns. So if I want this to be 2 columns like this to form this grid, I can do that as well. If I want 3 images in one column, I can do that as well. And I think I'm going to go with the 4 one. And this can also be super helpful when you're trying to include your images, because when I was on just WordPress, I didn't have the option to choose my own image grid options. Now, once completed, click on update on the left and your landing page with WordPress is ready. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.